Welcome to the Amy Noel YouTube channel. I'm here with Hillary Laxson today, and today we're going to be talking about Orton-Gillingham. You'll be able to know what Orton-Gillingham is and why it's so effective for people with dyslexia. Hillary here is a wealth of knowledge.
My name is Hillary Laxson. I'm a mom to a kid who has severe dyslexia, and then she also has ADHD and auditory processing disorder. I'm a paralegal. So after college, I actually went to a graduate level paralegal program. I got a lot of gifts growing up with knowledge and information, and I think that made me able to navigate the system. I started a Facebook page called The Dyslexia Life, and full disclosure, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a lawyer, I'm a parent that's been involved in this in 8 years, but I felt like I had a lot of understanding of kind of secret things that parents didn't know. I believe that every child in America should be screened for dyslexia, mandatory in all 50 states, in kindergarten through about 2nd grade is what they suggest. A lot of the kids we serve in special ed can be served in general classrooms using, curriculum for dyslexia.
Exactly what we're talking about today. What is Orton-Gillingham? Where did that name come from?
So Orton and Gillingham are two words hyphenated together, and they were two people who invented the Orton-Gillingham approach in 1930 in the United States. One of them, I believe, was a psychologist, and then the other one was like a doctor or something. I don't remember exactly.
That's amazing to me that it's been around since 1930. 90 years. Is that?
Yeah, 90 years that we've known how to fix this, and we still can't figure out how to fix it.
Yeah. What kind of program did they come up with? What is it?
The Orton-Gillingham approach, as it's called, is a direct, explicit, structured, sequential, diagnostic, and prescriptive way to teach literacy.
Is it okay if we go into what each of those words looks like in a reading program? What does it mean by direct?
Orton-Gillingham was designed to be one-on-one intervention. So when they say direct, they kind of mean a teacher to a child or a tutor to a child.
What does it mean by explicit? I actually looked that up. It means it's broken down into smaller parts. So it's very clear.
Kids who are dyslexic learn best using multiple formats of processing information. So multisensory is kind of like you're drawing letters in sand on a desk, or you're using shaving cream is another thing teachers like to use. So you're drawing it so it's going into part of your brain and you're seeing it.
So you're using more than one sense. You're using your sense of touch and hearing and visual. What is structured sequential instruction?
It's very methodical and broken down into one step. One step on the ladder kind of gains, I guess, is the best way to explain it.
Yeah, they start with the phonemes, with the letter sounds, and then blending those two letter sounds, then making words. What does it mean by evidence-based?
Any program to teach reading or math or whatever you're trying to teach should have science behind it, meaning data that people have tested it to see how it works with certain kids. There's actually a website called clearinghouse.com that all the publishers submit their publications to in order to verify that they work.
For it to be evidence-based, there needs to have been a study of a group of children, not just one child. How long does it take for kids, once they start doing an Orton-Gillingham program, to make progress?
That's a hard answer, because the answer is, unfortunately, it depends. It depends on how severe the child's dyslexia is. And so it depends if the child has the auditory processing component with them, or they have ADHD, or do they have autism. So it kind of depends on that, and then it depends on what their actual intelligence level is as well. But I think what you're asking is, if you're a parent that ends up finding out your kid's dyslexic and you don't know what to do at all, the bare minimum they suggest is 2 hours a week, one-on-one with an Orton-Gillingham approach, using a system like Barton or Wilson or Take Flight. There's 14 of them that are science-based and backed.
When people refer to Orton-Gillingham programs, it's not a specific program, but a method of teaching, right? And it's synonymous with evidence-based, multisensory, blah, blah, blah. It's a shorter way of saying all of that stuff. So to sum it all up, Orton-Gillingham was a man and a woman who created this wonderful way to teach people to read. Next time, we're going to talk about specific programs that use the Orton-Gillingham method. If you like this video and you found it helpful, please go to Hillary Laxson's Facebook page and like her page, and also subscribe to my channel and leave us any comments or thoughts or questions that you have. We're both very willing to answer questions, and we will see you next time.